hats, monocles, delicious cakes, cupcakes. Cupcakes are cakes. I assume they're the small cakes, just like how, I don't know, petite things are the same versions as normal things. And so, look at all these probes. They're running away. Which, by the way, I just want to say, you know, almost 2 full pages of probes. It's about 40 probes. Maybe 50 probes. I don't know. I don't care. These colossi found some probes here. And, you know, I thought I'd have a grand buffet of probe. I thought I'd eat a couple probes. It's delicious. It's just, it's really taking care of the aristocracy at its fullest. Delicious, delicious probes. Now I see Red. Red said, oh shit, well that was a ton of stuff right there. Oh, big push going into their base, which is great. We cracked the front. This is the scary thing about 4v4s. It's like, as a commentator, you're going to fail. You're going to do a bad job, because so much shit is going down at once. Teal committing to those crazy amounts of tanks. And see, Red still has air dominance. So, the tanks just get eaten up. Tim dropping a missile turret right in their base. That is just baller to the max. Tim and Johnny just cracking the structural foundation of every single one of their buildings. I mean, granted, it's built on some sort of weird, hard, gravelish plating. I don't really know. Dirt plating? But, you know, who gives a crap? They're just owning right now. Yeah, attack right into the Thors. Attack right into the Thors. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I just fucking love it. See, now, I could have air dominance. Look at these medevacs. Look at this. Ladies and gentlemen, cool rule of thumb, 6 medevacs. I know it sounds weird. Just go with 6 medevacs. If it's not enough, make more than 6 medevacs. With your 200 army, if you need more than 6 medevacs, you're doing drops. You don't need this many medevacs. I know you think you do. You don't need this many medevacs. You just don't at all. And so, now this is a no man's land. We can't get back here. But what can't we get back to? Well, we can't get back to this base with 5 minerals. 95 minerals. We can't get back to this base with... What is it? Trying to click here. Okay, like 300 minerals. So they have like 300 minerals left. Now I know what you're saying, 300 minerals. Well, how many do they have banked? Well, clearly the answer is 2,000 and 1,700 for Teal. And for this guy, oh, he left the game. So it's just Teal left. Now Teal's going to lose this game, and this is the thing I love about all 4v4s that are played. Teal's going to lose this game, but he's going to hold on as long as possible. And I should not have tried to run into that. That was a terrible move. Teal's going to try to hold on to this game, but here's the thing. There's no way that he could possibly win. It's impossible. So basically, he's just sitting back and being a gigantic douche. He says, I could finish this game, but instead, I'm going to sit around and I'm just going to be a big giant jerk. I'm going to waste everyone's time, and they could be playing another game when I could be playing another game and having enjoyable fun. Oh, that wasn't bad force field placement. I mean, it wasn't great, but it wasn't bad either. Would have been cool if you actually cut off a couple units, Johnny. Why don't you do your fucking job, Johnny? I don't know where all that rage is coming from. Anyway, let's look back at my army composition. Now, remember what was going on right now. I was telling them, here's the deal. I'm going to make a fucking billion charge lots. I'm just going to inflate my army with charge lots. Although, so that's a proper amount of gas and Vespine. Just want to point that out there. My Vespine's high because I decided to go charge lots. Never mind at that point. But I said I'm going to make a ton of charge lots. I'm going to bust down these majillion siege tanks. And then you're all going to run in it, and oh my god, it's almost a tab of siege tanks. And then you guys are going to come from the other way. Now, I killed 2 siege tanks. God, this didn't work at all. Now, they're coming from the other line. I should have just made immortals. Wow. We took out 5 siege tanks. That push took out 5 siege tanks. If anyone ever has to ask, hey, are siege tanks good in team games? The answer is fucking yes, siege tanks are good in team games. No joke, I play random, and when I do, I go siege tank marine every single time I get Terran, because it just works. You just hold a position in the map, and there will be someone who's retarded enough to think that they can walk through that choke. Oh, it's just siege tanks. They only deal 55 damage versus armored and have a weapon speed of 3. I don't care if they do splash damage. Newt, why did you let your army die? You're such a bad. You're such a bad. I'm the bad. That's the secret. I'm the bad. Let's see, he moves out. I don't know why he moved out. Maybe he thought I could win after he took apart our armies. Maybe he forgot he was going against a 3-base Zerg that can just mac... that's... Why does he have so much larva? He has so much larva, but he's not maxed. Zerg player, he doesn't know how to max. Anyway, this game's pretty much over. I'm going to keep on jabbering a bit, because I love the sound of my own voice, and I'm an immensely petty person. But, I don't know, I thought you would enjoy the joy of 4v4s, the joy of Tim and Johnny raping this game, and me sitting back and letting my Colossi get sacrificed for the greater gods of ire. I mean, I grabbed that Zelnaga Watchtower, that makes me cool, right? That makes me like double cool awesome sauce. So tired. So tired. Why am I casting at like 53 AM? More siege tanks. You know what counters that? I'll give you a hint. 2 Banshees. I know that might sound a little bit confusing, but count the number of Marines here. 1. Okay, count the number of tanks here. Oh, doesn't fucking matter. They can't hit air. It's at this point that I was watching this and I was saying to myself, okay, why didn't I have a starport? Because I'm dumb. Because I'm dumb is why I didn't have a starport. Oh, Rage Hall. Well, that was the game, people. What can I say? 4v4s. They can be a fun, energetic romp. They can also be people just smashing the crap out of each other until something works. I'd also like to point out, quite noteworthy, that a certain player, I'm not going to say who, a certain player lost. A certain pirate spider. Seriously, that name doesn't make any goddamn sense. Neutrino out.